A few days ago, I was thinking of a little story that I used to use when I was teaching at school. Story of a family who came on holiday to Chester. And like most people visiting Chester, they went to see the cathedral and booked in for a guided tour. During the tour, the little boy of the family got a bit bored. He got tired of listening to somebody speaking to them. And he was looking up at the stained glass windows, said to his mum, "Who are those people there in the glass?" Mum said, "They are saints." "Saints," said the little boy. "Who are saints? What are saints?" This was a bit harder for Mum to answer. But just then, a ray of sunlight came through the window, and Mum said, "Saints are people who let God's love show through." What a wonderful answer. And it brought me to words of Pope Francis that I'd been reading recently about sainthood. Pope Francis says that sainthood is not an exclusive club. We are all called to be saints. Holiness is doing ordinary things very well and with love, not just doing extraordinary things. He talks about the saints who live next door. Saints who live next door? There is a lot of holiness all around us. Pope Francis spoke about the parents who bring so much love to their children, in the men and women who work hard to bring bread home to feed their family, in the sick and the elderly. These are the holy people, and this is the holiness next door. The living out of our ordinary lives is made up of many small everyday things: shopping, cooking, cleaning, office work, getting the children up, taking the children to school, visiting grandma, all kinds of ordinary everyday things. These are all opportunities to care for others and to let God's love show through. When we think back to this time of lockdown, how many times have people helped us, cared for us, maybe brought shopping to our doors, given us a phone call to see how we are, called in, just knock at the door, how are you? Visiting the sick, visiting the elderly, a smile in the street at the stranger. These little acts of love show God's love. How many times in the last few days have we shown God's love to someone? A phone call, a smile, an offer of help, a kind word, an offer to do something for someone, putting up with listening to somebody's moans and groans. All these are our little acts of love. Pope Francis pointed out that saints are not supermen and superwomen, nor were they born perfect. They are like us. They are like each of us. They are people who lived a normal life with joys and sorrows, struggles and hopes. I also thought of that beautiful prayer of Saint Teresa of Avila, reminding us that ordinary people, you and me, do God's work. Christ has no body now but yours. No hands, no feet on earth but yours. Yours are the eyes through which he looks down in compassion on our world. Yours are the feet with which he walks to do good. Yours are the hands through which he blesses all the world. Yours are the hands, yours are the eyes, yours are the feet. You are his body. Christ has no body now on earth but yours. For a moment of prayer, think of the people who have shown God's love to us, to you, in these last few days. and think of how you have shown God's love to someone in these last few days.